What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, you guys. My review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Ant-Man Build-A-Figure Wave Ultron. Now, since this guy does not come with a box, since he is made up of 6 different parts from different figures, I will just jump right into the head sculpt. And immediately, I'm just going to tell my #1 flaw about this. What is with the eyeliner? I don't get it. I get in the cheeks, you know, maybe it's supposed to represent some kind of shadow or maybe just some kind of dark metal. You know, that doesn't really bother me. I actually think that looks really cool, especially from if you're looking at him just straight on. Even from the side, it looks pretty cool. It does have some nice metallic paint in there too. But, excuse me, the eyes? I don't get it. Why does he have to have eyeliner? As for the eyeballs themselves, I do like it. It's very movie accurate. You know, you got the red eyeballs, and then you got those little halo circles in the middle there, which looks really cool. Again, the eyeliner doesn't look that appealing, but as far as the mouth goes, looks pretty funny. Just has this little black line. It's actually molded on, it's not painted, which is nice. His little ears here, I honestly wish, these are bendable, by the way, so if you want to manipulate them, you can, but the way I really like to do it is I kind of want to bend them back a little bit, and you got to use a blow dryer probably and make them straight like this to make it more comic accurate. But that's the way I like to do it. Besides that, I do like the metallic paint going on all around his head. The back of the head, I'm not too fond of it. It's just this really just dry gray paint compared to the front, but I'll get into that more later. And just moving down the figure, you could tell he has some amazing detail. I do like on his neck here, he does have these little red paint apps, and I do like all the metallic paint going around, different shades of silver and everything, just very nice. Again, with those red silver bits on the abdomen and the, I guess, the ribs, you could say. And I wish the arms had a little bit more. He just has a little red spot here. That's about it, but still very cool. I do like the detail on the hands. You could see he kind of has ligaments, which I think is really cool. But again, that very dry paint, very dull, doesn't stick with me. Also, this little smudge right here kind of bothers me. It's on both, but it doesn't really bother me. And it's like the entirety of the back of the figure has this just solid gray paint with absolutely nothing. It's just, it's so annoying, but you know, it's all about the front. I wish his little ball joints here had some more paint apps, especially here on the torso. That would have been cool. Moving down, you could tell this is really screen accurate, though. I do like how they sculpted everything. He's very slick. Again, he doesn't really have too much of those red paint apps on the legs, unfortunately. You can see his cute little feet here. I just think those are cool. Interesting ball joint, too. I'll get into that more later. But just really cool. I do like his knees, how they're all pointed and stuff, and wish this writing was in here, you know, but what can you do? His butt has stripes. If you were wondering what kind of dry, dull paint I was talking about, you could tell that, especially with the reflection off of my lamp here. This guy's really shiny from the front. He's just reflecting all over the place, even at the legs and stuff. Not so much as at the feet, again, that dull paint, and not so much at the ball joints or really at the torso, but everywhere else, and besides the hands as well, I guess, have this really nice metallic paint. And then you go here, and you know, the detail is very good. I do like how they sculpted his spine and everything. I do like that a lot. And just zoom in a bit closer. Problem is there's not enough paint apps. I'm actually thinking about, you know, is it possible if I can get someone to paint this a little bit? But that would be cool. I like these little pipes here. It's just a really nice design for Ultron. And again, that whole paint issue is just really my only gripe about this figure. As far as articulation, I'm actually quite impressed with the amount of articulation you get with Ultron here. I know these are a downgrade from those old Toy Biz ones, but they still hold their weight. Alright, his head can move all the way up, basically, to get a nice flight position, can move down, can rotate fully, as well as wobble really nicely. His arms can rotate fully, out and in, forward and back, does have that bicep swivel, does have 2 joints at the elbow, which is always nice, and full rotation, and it does wobble at the wrist. As far as the abs go, and I like this, it's on this really nice racket joint, can move forward that much and that much backwards, but I don't like how it's all plain here, but I'm not going to display him like that. He does have full rotation at the torso. His legs can move forward that much, back that much. It does have some rotation at the thigh, 2 joints at the knee, and he does have full rotation at the feet, can go up and down, side to side, and ankle pivot. As for size, I'd say Ultron is in pretty good scale with other figures. I do have Bulldozer here, which I just reviewed on my channel. Go check it out. He is in the same wave as Ultron, and I don't know about the scale with these guys. I mean, I know Bulldozer's a big guy, but I think Ultron should be a little bit taller. And I do have one of the bigger Thors we've gotten in the last couple waves, and I think they're in great scale. And here he is next to my alpaca. Overall, I think this figure is the best you can get, really, on the market right now. I mean, there will be obviously a Hot Toys Ultron coming out in the coming year, but until then, and that is if you're a Hot Toys collector, I highly recommend you build this guy. He has great articulation, great scale. I do love the sculpt, and again, the only real gripe I have is with the paint applications, and what I mean by that, I want more metallic silver. But with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.